Well, here we go again. Welcome back to the channel. My name is David Hughes Jr. and in today's video, we will be discussing Udemy. Is Udemy worth it? All right, let's talk about that and let's get into the video. But before we do, make sure that you guys hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. It does help me out, man. We're on the way to 2K. Let's get a brother there. So let's go ahead and talk about Udemy, man. Is it worth it? Okay. And so the answer to that question is yes. And also no. I'm going to talk about this, the reasons why, and the reasons why it is not. All right. And so Udemy, if you don't know, I'm pretty sure you do if you clicked on this video, it's basically a learning platform where people go on there, they share courses, and you pay for those. I do have some free courses in there, and you can get the courses for free in ways I'm not going to discuss because I really don't know. They got like those courses that are not that good for free, but I haven't seen any good ones. But anyways, we're going to talk about why it is worth it. So the instructors, man, that's one reason why it's worth it. The instructors are great. There are a lot of great instructors. You got Angela, you got Coach Steele, you got Jonas, you got Maximilian, you Andre, you got a lot of different people on there. And I'm specifically talking about like the programming and coding side of it, you know, other different things like business and maybe some other courses. I'm not 100% sure, Photoshop and stuff. There's still great instructors on there, I'm pretty sure, but especially in the coding category, great instructors, man. And each one of those instructors have different teaching styles, so it's great for finding that style of learning that you want. All right. It's a great way in order to find that style of learning. And there are great instructors on there. And you can find them on there. And usually when you type in Udemy, the courses that are the highest rated and that people like the most are usually the ones that come up first. So you don't have to do a lot of searching to find the best courses that are on there. So I do like that about Udemy as well. All right. And so that's the main reason why it's worth it, because you're going to get some great information most of the time. You go through the reviews, read those, see what courses fit your need, look at the categories and the things that are taught in each category, guys. So that will help you a lot when trying to decide, is Udemy going to be a place you want to use to learn? But let's also talk about the bad. Let's talk about why Udemy may not be worth it for you anymore in this current year. And the reason for that is because is more competition out there than it was before. You got Skillshare out there. Okay, that's one. And you have the platform that you're watching this video on. YouTube is probably one of the greatest platforms for learning anything. Coding is no exception. Photoshop is no exception. Whatever you're talking about learning or thinking about learning is no exception. YouTube is here because there are always going to be people wanting to get that information out to you, whether that is because they're going to make money off you watching that video, because they're trying to build an audience in that sector, or whatever it is. There's always going to be information, and there's always going to be people trying to beat others to the punch in order to put out that information. So when people ask me, where should I learn to code? You're on the platform for it now. I feel like YouTube is the #1 source for majority of people out there getting started. And once you get higher up, you may have an instructor that you like, because most of these instructors have YouTube videos and you can kind of get an insight on how they teach before you pay for a course. Then you can get into paying for some courses and stuff. I don't recommend doing a full-fledged boot camp, but that's a video for another day. But at the same time, this is probably the #1 place. But you do have other places that, you know, that Udemy kind of can lose out to. Now you have Code Academy, you have Free Code Camp, you have the Odin Project, you have what's it called? I forget the name of it. Not the Zumba Project. It's something like that, but I can't remember. I'm gonna make a video on them as well in the future. But either way, the long-winded answer, or the short-winded answer, is more competition. Okay, so it may not be as worth it. Now, I will say on Udemy's part, the courses are relatively cheap. You get a course for somewhere in between $9 to $20 a pop. And so that's usually on the cheap side, but you may be someone who doesn't want to spend anything. So there are great free resources out there for you guys to learn whatever you want to learn. You just have to take the time and find it. All right. And so that's the one bad thing I will say. When you on a platform like this, though, you don't know exactly which direction to go into, because there's so much information. You don't know which will be the best course for you. You don't know what's the best information for you, because there's so much information out there, and it's hard to, you know, decipher what is good and what It's not good. But like I always say, if you're in doubt, make sure you read the reviews on whatever you are getting yourself into. All right. And so that's the main thing. And so if the reviews are good, the reviews are good, it probably will be worth your time. Okay. And so in conclusion, what I want to say is I love Udemy. I have used Udemy and I continue to use Udemy to learn new things. I will say this though, as a tip, some people don't know this. Never buy a Udemy course if it's not on sale, because it's just kind of how their marketing schemes work. If you see a Udemy course for like $100, don't buy it. Don't do it. Don't do it. All right. Don't do it. Some people have done it. Don't do it. Okay, that's a bad idea. Just wait. It's gonna be back on sale again, or create a new account. Go in. Maybe the incognito browser trick still works. I'm not sure about that, but just wait. It's gonna be on sale like probably the next day. All right, so please don't do it. But that's all I have to really say about Udemy. The main thing is you have great instructors on there, and the other thing is, but on the flip side of that, there are more places to learn information now. All right, and so thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video. We're going to talk a little bit more about the places to learn how to code in the next section. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. I'll see you guys in the next video.